I believe in the evil in human nature.
She wouldn't even comment now.
Just like I would tell you, if you're going to do something, do it well. And leave something witchy. Leave a sign to let the world know that you were there.
Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
Yeah. So, have you seen the movie The House That Jack Built?
Sorry. That came at a very bad time. No, I didn't.
What a way to
But
start.
I think you sent me the trailer for it. I'm sorry.
So I watched it with John a few nights ago, and it's so good.
It is?
Yeah. It's a Lars von Trier movie, so it has like a lot of dream-like sequences, but it's like the inside of the mind of a serial killer. And I loved it.
Oh, so it's like a serial killer building a house, like a murder house?
You have to watch it. I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
Okay.
But it's good. People are like, oh, it's so violent and so gory. It's not that bad.
Ooh. Those were also the people who were like, oh my god, I can't believe you like those Saw movies. Go fuck yourselves. What do you do when you get your period? What do you do when you get a nosebleed? Yeah, because that's exactly the same.
I don't look at it, of course.
I just don't look at it.
Welcome to Undercover Coven. Woo-hoo!
Welcome back.
Applause.
That just sounded like somebody like very, very lightly tapping on my butt.
I'm Paula, and the one spanking her butt is Ale.
I'm Ale.
And we're back. We're back today with a episode
Coven's back. Back again.
You're in a good mood today.
I'm in a funky mood. I already said this earlier. I was doing some work in the upstairs office at work. And I was like, I need to listen to Panic at the Disco. Because that's also what I listen to when I'm in a moody mood. You know? Mm-hmm. As you do as a teenager. I'm not a teenager, but I was in a teenager moody. I don't know what I'm saying. And I was just like throwing jokes back and forth. And they're like, oh, aren't you funny today? I was like, I'm just in a mood. I'm in a funky mood.
Funky mood. I am in a it's cold and I want to go to sleep mood today. Yeah.
Yep.
That's me.
Isn't it like so cold where you are too?
It's very cold right now. It's raining outside.
Yeah, here too. Oh, we're connected.
Let's cry. So let's start today with shout-outs.
Oh, shout-outs.
So we have 3 podcasts and a special person at the end, but we'll name them later. First one, I want to shout out Bang Bang Cult. They are a new podcast that came out just like a week ago or 2 weeks ago.
Ooh.
And they're all about cults. I listened to their first episode and they're like the audio is like really good. I was so jealous.
Because we were so crap at the beginning. We're still kind of crap, but we got better. And they talk about, cults, but I listened to the first episode and I'm like, wow, I don't know any of these cults. Mm-hmm. So I love that. It's like, nice. What's their face? People Keep Dying, that they also do like these cases that are very like not well known, and I love that. The other podcast I discovered was Death by Champagne, that there's also 2 women, and they are very, very informative. They were very well informed, and they know their shit. I listened to the latest episode that's called It's like You Too Can Bring Your Grandma back, something like that. It's about necromancy and cannibalism, but it's awesome. They have like this awesome music, and at the beginning they do like a preview of what they're gonna do. I love that. It's so professional. So good.
And you wanted to shout out somebody too.
Nice. Yeah, the dark... Okay, you're gonna have to help me say this one because I'm foreign. The dark roast pod.
Yeah, dark roast pod.
It's a tongue twister. Because I was listening to their... I'm kind of late on this one, but I've been catching up with their episodes. And I listened to the Murders, Mary, and Miracle Chicken, which was fucking hilarious. I recommend that episode for everybody. And then they mentioned that they listened to us, so thank you.
Yay, thank you so much. And now, for our big guest. No, it's not a guest. It's a, was that you?
Yeah, it's vibrating.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I forgot to turn on my toys. I'm kidding. It was my phone.
Oh my god. So we have a patron, and I can't believe it.
Woohoo!
And his name is Peter Dragslong, but his email says Mike.
So Paula wrote a little drop. Are you gonna say? Are you gonna?
No, it's just that. It's just
lay
that,
it down now until the end.
It's just that. Last episode, we said that if somebody donated, we would sing a song,
which I do not remember.
You should listen to our podcast.
I should.
And so I didn't write. I wrote a poem. I didn't put the melody to it, but I will do a dramatic reading right now.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
She's getting red, guys.
Don't make me get redder. Well, red is my color, so.
So it looks good anyway.
Okay, shh. This poem is called Who Are You? Who are you? You made our dream come true. It was unexpected, but you made us feel splendid. You say your name is Peter, but your email says Mike. It's like you're a person, but there's a look-alike. Who are you, Peter? Let us know. We want to know you. Let us know. Who are you, Peter? Let us know. Are you Mike or are you Peter? Let us know. And scene.
Woohoo!
Ali was dying.
Because you were making all these cute faces.
I was acting.
Oh, I die.
I was acting. Hey, look.
See?
I
delivered. She delivered.
I participated in Alice in Wonderland when I was in 5th grade, and I did awesome.
Whoa, hold on, everybody. Meryl Streep over here.
Oh my god.
What does that say? I'd be Meryl.
Oh my god. I can't act. Okay? I can't act.
Who were you in Alice in Wonderland?
I don't want to say, but I had a solo.
Did you say I don't want to say?
I don't want to say, but I had a solo.
Were you?
You're never gonna guess. Okay, let's go on.
Were you the rabbit? No, the rabbit doesn't have a solo.
No.
Were you? Were you one of the Tweedledee, Tweedledum?
No, I was not Tweedledee or Tweedledum.
Were you one of the clams?
No.
Were you?
I'm not gonna tell you.
I wanna know.
I think only
were you
one
a flower? Were you one of the pansies?
No.
Were you the Mad Hatter?
You're gonna have to go back, watch Alice in Wonderland, and watch 1 and 2, and then say who I was.
What do you mean 1 and 2?
There's 2 Alice in Wonderlands.
Not the Disney one.
The Tim Burton one.
Oh.
The Johnny Depp one.
Yeah, I've only seen the first one.
Me too. It's just that
no lies. I went to see the second one, but I didn't like it that much. I went to see the second one in theaters.
The second one is my favorite book. Like Alice in the Looking Glass, Inside the Looking Glass is my favorite
Through the Looking
one.
Glass, yeah.
Yeah. Let's get on to today's subject, shall we? Because this has been humiliation enough. No, but really, thank you, Peter/Mike, whoever you are. Thank you so much. We're like impressed. You are now a little chickie.
He's a little chickie. A little chickie. Do a little shake, 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 shake. Look at all those chickens.
You do not have to shake. She's just insane.
Oh my god, this is gonna be... Let's just get into it.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about something Chilean. Ale is going to talk about a urban myth.
It's a legend. It's an urban legend / kind of real because of the things that happen at that certain spot.
Yeah.
But also it's an urban legend from our city.
So she's talking about an urban legend that happened, well, it's close to here, where we...
Two, actually. I'm going to...
Whatever.
I'll mention the other one first, but yeah. Okay.
And I'm gonna do one that is a curse that has happened in all of Chile, and it's kind of interesting, honestly. Like, it's one of my favorite things. I like to hear about it. Yeah. Okay, so would you like to start, Ale? Alessandra? Alessandra? Wow, we're like really weird today. I had too much. I need to stop drinking like Coke.
Yeah. I need to just stop.
You just no.
There's like not a specific thing. It's just no.
Go on.
Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna mention is just because it's an urban legend, not from our town, but from the capital of Chile, and it always caught my attention because my sister used to tell me. She probably used to tell me to like scare me when I was a kid, but joke's on her because I fucking love getting scared. So I will like ask her things about it. So it's an urban legend. It's called The Blonde Woman from Kennedy Avenue. And in the capital downtown, there is an avenue that's called Kennedy, like Kennedy Avenue. And I mean, it's a street called Kennedy Avenue. And there is said to, this started like in the early 70s, and it kind of died down now. But when I was a kid, like in the early 2000s, I remember it was still very much alive. Like the legend was still very much alive, and it's pretty much this blonde, very, very, very beautiful.
She was very, very beautiful. Very beautiful.
Betty. This very beautiful woman, blonde woman, hails down cabs, like at the end of the avenue, like somewhere in the street, and she'll like get in and like talk to the driver. Usually she's associated with like accidents or things that are gonna happen to that specific person in the car. And so she will like hail them down and like have them drive just up the street, and they will look back and like she will be gone, or like she will just disappear out of nowhere.
Yeah, I've heard that
very,
one.
very fucking creepy.
Yeah.
But again, it's like a very genetic, like urban legend.
Generic.
Of like, you know.
Generic. You said genetic.
Generic.
You said genetic.
Oh, probably.
Like, genetica.
Okay. It's just very generic. I'm just staring at her. What was I saying? Yeah, because it's like, you know, the story of like the woman that gets in the car and she's like, "Can you drive me home?"
Yeah.
And
it's like the hitchhiker. It's like a hitchhiker.
The hitchhiker, story. Yeah, like it's, you know, it's still pretty like cool that's yeah. Anyways, so the one that I wanted to get into, so this is from our actual city, and it's called so it's the legend of La Piedra Feliz de Valparaíso. So that is Valparaíso's, it's called the Happy Rock. So that's the place. So it's a rock formation and it's a cliff, right? Are you okay?
Yeah. Don't you see the light right here?
Yeah, I do. Okay. So it is, okay, so this is in Playa Ancha. this is where La Piedra Feliz is, so like the happy rock, is. So it's basically the beach is right there, like the ocean is right there, and then there's like, so there's this, now it's pieces of it, because I think they bombed it.
They did.
They tried to destroy it like a while back. In the 80s, actually. Sometime in the 80s, they bombed it. So it's just like it's just a cliff, and it's like a part of what the whole thing was, like the whole rock. And so it is associated with death, because a lot of people kill themselves there. And it is said that it has something to do with like failed relationships and like unwanted love.
Yeah.
So what it's saying is that a lot of like legends and stories of the port, which is like from Valparaiso, like the port of Valparaiso, they talk about like a literally like undetermined number of women who like kill themselves because somebody didn't love them back, or like they couldn't be with the person they loved, and so that they kill themselves there. And it's kind of creepy because what is that called? Las anemitas?
What is that? No sé qué.
You don't know what that is. So it's, for example, if you're like driving down the road and you see like this little house, or like a little memoriam for somebody on the road where somebody died, or like a car crash.
Okay.
How do you call that in English?
I've never seen those in the U.S., so I don't know. But
they're here in some places, but usually they take them down pretty fast.
I think that's very Latino, though.
It's a very Latino thing. Mm-hmm. So basically, it's this little like memoriams that they put in memory of the person that died at a certain spot, or somebody who died, like, you know, a kid that passed away, stuff like that. So they come and bring flowers, and there's like a cross and maybe a picture. That is like, they're everywhere in Chile.
Yeah.
Everywhere. And so now, because that was bombed in the 80s, now there's just some of them there. But they say that back in the day, the whole around the rock, it was full of them. There were so many of them that you couldn't even count them. So they say that when you go, you feel like this, because there's a lot of wind, and the way that the wind kind of like hits that certain spot, it's very like, it's creepy, but it's not like
heavy.
It's like a very heavy energy that's there. And they're saying that it's not only like women who like kill themselves, but it's just like couples, like young couples, if they couldn't be together, old couples go to die there together.
That's what I heard when I heard about the Happy Rock. That,
like literally, like old couples will go and like jump together from the cliff.
I didn't know it was I didn't know it was women and or men. I thought it was couples, but I didn't know that it was individual people.
Mm-hmm. So mainly the women was like the main, what people thought, because so many women kill themselves there, and it again is associated with like unwanted love, or like forbidden love. Technically, that's what they say. And so a lot of couples did like that couldn't be together, or like, you know, older couples that were about to die, stuff, they would go and like jump together. Okay. Which is really, really sad. So there's this, I'm going to translate a piece of, so there's this book by this guy named Oreste Plath. And he has a book called, let me see, Geography of Myths and Urban Legend, and Chilean Legends. And so a part of, he talks about La Piedra Feliz in his book. And let me see. And one extract from his book is...
So basically what the poem that Ale is saying says, seaweed stretches and disentends like tentacles of giant octopi. And it was said that people who committed suicide raised their heads between the rocks as if inciting to throw themselves towards the tortured souls. Yeah.
So like the people that's, like you were saying, that they interview the like this guy who wrote this book, and it is said, like, they interviewed him, and he said that people say to see the faces of people who previously jumped, or like the people who committed suicide there.
Yeah.
They see them like coming through the seaweed and like the rocks and stuff, which is really fucking creepy.
That's creepy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I was telling Ale, I've never been there, but I know where it is. But yeah, I saw pictures, and yeah, it's not that big now because people committed so much suicide.
Yeah, that they ended up bombing it. That's the thing, that they try to take it down, and now it's just like a piece of rock. It's just like it's literally just like a little piece of what it was before, like how big it was.
Yeah.
Because now it's just like you just go, and it's like you see the rock and you can kind of climb it, and then you see the cliff right away.
Right.
But back in the day, it was like an actual rock. Like, remember when we were talking about like that movie, the Valentine's Massacre Days? Valentine's Day Massacre. A hanging rock.
Picnic at Hanging Rock.
Picnic at Hanging Rock.
Mm-hmm.
See how they went up the rock, and like you could go up the rock and stuff like that? That's how that rock used to be.
Yeah.
They literally had like, it used to have steps built in, like, of course, built in the rock to go up to the top.
Right.
Like, you could go in and explore the rock and like walk up the rock and stuff like that.
Yeah. And
so people throw themselves from up there.
And the dangerous thing is that where it is, like where it used to be, Las Torpederas, the beach, you can't go in that beach because it's so dangerous. Like,
rocky. It's really rocky.
Yeah.
The sea, like the ocean there is very, very aggressive.
Yeah.
Because of where it is located, it hits. It's like two bodies of water hit each other.
Yeah.
So,
and you go in and it'll just bang you against rock.
Yeah.
There's no way you survive that. Yeah, where my ex-university used to be, like a little bit got down the street, was the beach. And I would see people go in all the time. And it says, like, in a huge sign right there, like, you can't go into this beach because you'll drown.
Yeah.
And then you'll see, like, a week later, like, cops and stuff like that trying to search for bodies and shit, you know. Of course. You know how people are.
Yeah. Fucking stupid is what they are.
Yeah.
So that's why... Yeah. So now, if you go, I've never been either. Just because I feel like we weren't... Yeah, you should go. Yeah. Just because I feel like we weren't old enough to, like, first know about it, and second, to, like, go by ourselves. And my mom would have never let me go. I'm 100% sure of that.
Yeah. No, but you hear that story mostly around older people. You don't hear it around our age. It's more like older people. Yeah, because it's
something that was happening in, like, the 80s and 90s, right?
Yeah. The thing that kind of, like, I don't know, it's weird to me is that where that place is now, it's like very like they made it plain instead of it's all rocky. It's like more plain, and then at the end there's the rocks. But they have parties there, and they have New Year's there, and I'm like, isn't that like a bit
scary,
a bit disrespectful? Especially, like, imagine people, like, you know how people are here, they smoke weed like as if it's water, like they need water and they smoke weed. And imagine being there, like, smoking, like, a joint or something, and then all of a sudden you start seeing, like, faces, like, in the ocean. Like, Jesus how Christ. Scary is that? Or you're drunk or something, and then you start, like, thinking about, like, oh my God, I'm in this rock where people used to commit suicide.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you start, like, seeing shit. Like, no.
What the fuck?
No, it's creepy. It's creepy.
I know. It is creepy. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about.
I love it. Yeah, I want to go. It's like 10 minutes away, and I haven't gone. I'm gonna go take a walk. I'm gonna take some pictures, and I'm gonna upload them to Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, oh, here's where people used to jump off.
Enjoy.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about a curse in a painting that's cursed. The painting is called The Kid Who Cries, The Boy Who Cries. So, This was a painting made by Giovanni Bragolin. He was that was his, what's it called? A pseudonym?
He's sure.
Like Stephen King used to write as Richard Bachman.
Yeah.
So this guy,
his alias. His alias.
I think it's pseudonym also. Okay, whatever. So
Sure.
his real name is Bruno Amadio, and his whatever is Giovanni Bragolin. So it's the same person. So he fought in World War II, and he then went to Spain where he like started painting and stuff like that. And he made 27 paintings called The Crying Kids. And all of them were children, boys and girls, who were from the chest up, and it would clearly show the kids like with a sad expression on their face, crying with tears running down their cheeks, down their face. And it was like very largely, it became like a very famous set of paintings and was sold all over Europe. And then it came to South America.
Of course.
So this guy, Bragolin, he became known as the cursed painter because he was very frustrated as a painter because he didn't want those sets of paintings to be famous. It's like he got those sets to be famous, but then everything else he painted was like trash. Not to him, to everybody else. Like, it wasn't commercial.
So he got frustrated because he couldn't attain the same amount of
success,
popularity for his same success for his after paintings as he did with those.
Right. So he became like his artistry. He went like in the background. This set of paintings were largely copied. They were sold as prints. This was in 1911, by the way. So he got frustrated, and it's said that he made a pact with the devil.
Ooh, okay.
And he made a pact with the devil so his paintings would reach celebrity status, which it happened. So the other story, the other side of the story is that these kids that are in the paintings were victims of sexual abuse by him. So wherever you look at it, the guy is like crazy in every way.
Yeah.
So, when it came to South America, the painting came with the story that it was haunted in Europe. And why? Because every time a house would burn down, the painting would be there and it would be intact. And then in Chile, it happened a lot more. Every house that would burn down, they would find, it was hundreds of houses, they would find the painting inside the house, and it wasn't burnt. Everything else burned except the freaking painting. Yeah. And for example, there was a couple named they were last name Hall, and their family house burned down. And the painting, when they went inside the house, like to see if there were any remains, the painting was still hung on the wall without a scratch on the painting.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And if the other stories that are told apart from like being extreme and burning your house down is that the painting, you would hang it up on the wall, and then after a certain amount of time, if you removed it, you would have worms come out of that part of the house. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. If you looked at that painting till midnight for like a certain amount of time, you could actually like make a pact with the devil as well. And the other thing they talk about is that if you turn if you turn the painting 90 degrees to the right, you could see a monster inside the painting. Yeah.
Super random. That one is really random.
It is, but It's creepy. Anyway, I think it's a bit of
the fire one. Though.
I think it's a bit of a reach, but whatever. Yeah. And the other thing that happened a lot in Chile, apart from the burnings, was that this painting was known to bring bad luck. So if you put it inside your house, it would like bring misfortune to your house. Like people could die, or you could go into debt, and you could get like bankrupt and shit like that. So yeah, the painting is like it's not like an ugly painting. You're gonna see it on our Instagram, but it's very sad. If you look at the painting, it's a child crying, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like looking like right at you. And everybody here in Chile, everybody knows a family who's had that painting in their house and then like removes it.
Yeah.
I've known, like, I've been walking down the street and there's people selling prints of it on the street.
Too much.
Because it's very famous.
Yeah, it is.
But people are stupid. Like, sure, let's put this print of a cursed thing in our house.
Let's see if it burns down the house.
No.
Stupid.
I don't fuck with that.
Me neither.
Yeah. That's the story of the boy who cries. The painting. The curse.
So creepy.
It is creepy. It is creepy.
I've always wondered. No.
What?
It's just like looking at my wall. Should I put one up?
No. No seas tonta. No.
The only thing that goes on my wall is my Jungkook holding up a boombox.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Look how beautiful he is. Have you been... Sorry, this is kind of like a sidetrack here, but have you ever seen the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt?
Yeah.
Okay,
Unbreakable. They alive. Damn it. It's a miracle. I love it. It's so funny. It's so funny.
So there is I think it's in the second season, the first episode. Titus, I think he's called.
Titus.
He's called Titus. He goes, Kimmy, what is it that I always say? And she goes, Jungkook got fat, but I still would. When I heard that, I was like, wow, somebody understands me.
You know that episode where Titus goes lemonading? It's fucking hilarious. Oh, God, it's so good.
He's so actually good. My favorite character in the entire... Like, there wouldn't be show without a Titus.
No.
He's hilarious.
So good. Like when he goes, he wants to work, he does like those little jobs that they pay you, and then he sings a bunch of racist songs, and then the guy's like, okay, I want you to be on this song, and he's like, no, I can't do that because it's about boobs.
I love him.
It's so funny. It's so good.
I know.
Wow, this episode has been very random.
It has. You know what? I had fun though. I wasn't having a good day yesterday, so
yeah, we needed a laugh. Everybody needs a laugh.
Everybody. Your mom needs a laugh. Your uncle needs a laugh. My grandma needs a laugh. Everybody needs a laugh. Right? Everybody
needs a laugh. Okay, if you didn't know, the fluff is now not the fluff. Our podcast mascot that you probably don't even know, but you hear him in the background. Not today because he's like quiet for some reason. He's not the fluff anymore. Now he's King Jax. Why? Because they cut his hair and he looks like a king.
He's the king of hell.
Yes, he's the king of hell.
Yeah.
He's the literal king of hell.
He's technically Crowley.
Ooh, he is like Crowley. Yeah. Fun.
He's funny and he bites back. Kind of sassy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, now that his face is all clear, like all not fluffy, he makes like these expressions and they're kind of scary. He scares me sometimes.
Okay, this is a good jump onto the podcast mascot of the week, which is
Coco. Coco the dog,
which is beautiful.
He's the best. Whose dog is it? Murder on Our Minds.
Yeah, Murder on Our Minds.
One of us sent a picture of Coco, and they call him a demon dog, and what else? Satan's spawn, and things like that.
Little shit, also.
Little shit. A little ass.
But he looks like the most beautiful angel, innocent,
oh my God,
little being in the world.
His little eyes, that picture that she sent where he's like looking right at the camera. I'm like, oh my God, that dog did nothing wrong. So precious. So cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Coco is our mascot, our podcast mascot of the week.
Yes.
And because a couple of you were awesome and you sent us pictures, so we're going to keep doing one every week. I told you we were going to do one every week.
Those pictures are hilarious.
They are.
You'll know why next week.
Next week.
But yeah, Coco is the best. So hi to Coco. Hi, Coco. I hope you're listening.
Hi, Coco.
Subscribe. And yeah, very cute. Very cute.
Very cute. Cute.
Yeah, let's end this. I'm cold. I'm gonna go watch a movie.
Me too. My feet are cold. I want to take a shower. I want to warm up my feet with warm water.
I want to watch a movie.
You should.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay, let's just end this.
Okay. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at undercovercoven, and our email is undercovercoven@gmail.com. Yeah. Also, thank you so much to Peter/Mike, whatever your name is. Who are you? Please let us know. Because we would love to like send you a little thing, you know, like a little video or something. And I'm also in the process of getting some merch, so that's fun. But obviously I'm gonna send it to Ali first. It's gonna take like a few weeks. Don't expect it. Expect it in a few months, but it'll be here.
it'll get there.
It'll get there. Yeah, that's it. That's it for us. Donate to our Patreon patreon.com/undercovercoven. What else? I forgot something. I'm pretty sure I forgot something. Oh, rate, review, and subscribe.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Remember to send us pictures of your pets or your pet rocks or your blanket friends or whatever you consider a
whatever you want.
Pet. Yeah, whatever you want.
Except penises. Please don't send that penises. Don't send us penises. We don't want to open that.
No. Please don't.
Don't. No unsolicited penis pictures, please. Thank you.
Don't be that person, okay?
Yeah. We all hate that person.
We do.
Don't be that person.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
And yeah, we'll see you next week with something fun and informative and weird.
Yeah. We love you, chickies.
We love you, chickies. Bye.
Bye.